I am a content creator, a fashion stylist, a photographer, and also a globetrotter. I love traveling for fun, for relaxation, and to just have experience of another country. My name is Samuel Elvis. Going into the university, I was told by my mom to stay with my cousin for a while when I was in my pre-degree program. One of my cousin's roommates accused me of stealing a sum of 30,000 naira from him. He called boys, they took me to a particular lodge, and that's where they assaulted me. They had to take my clothes off and they beat me in front of everybody. And they forced me to say I actually stole the money. Got into year one and I went for my very first day in class. After a couple of days, there's some group of guys that saw me in a different light. They saw me in a different way. They'll make jests, make mockery statements. It got to a point I had to take this step of not going for lectures anymore because I was scared of being beaten. I was scared of being slandered with words from their mouth, and the words were getting at me. I was just in year one then, so I was still very young. I was 16. So one day we had a serious light issue. There was surge in the hostel where I stay, so I had to look for a means to charge my devices. So I had to go to this particular shop. He had a barbing salon. So I left all my devices in the shop and I went home. Coming back to his shop, he has closed his shop. And I had to look for the number written in front. I took another phone, called the number, and he told me, oh, he's already in his lodge. This was like 9 p.m.-ish. So I had to go to his lodge to pick my devices. I went into the room and he was there. And he started asking me questions like, oh, how are you? Where are you from? And all of that. So the next thing he did was he had to push me on his bed and he tried to assault me sexually. So his friends came in and the story changed. The story changed that I was the one trying to assault him and they started beating me. They took my clothes off. They stripped me off all my clothes and they started making videos of me and telling me to say things they want me to say. I was helpless, so I said everything. To the point they had to write something on a piece of paper and I had to sign. I had to put my matriculation number. I had to put everything, every of my credentials. And it turned into blackmail. They told me to go get my ATM card and they started extorting money from my card. I couldn't say anything. My phones were still with them. I went back home that day crying. I couldn't tell anyone. I don't even know where to start. What bullying did to me, it reduced my self-esteem. So I'm very grateful for speaking up. So I'm very grateful that therapy did help. And I am a very strong-willed man right now. I'm very resilient. To my 16-year-old self that was bullied, if I'll talk to you right now, I'll tell you that you shouldn't bottle up your emotions. Be open, speak to someone, don't bottle it up.